Hi there, guys. Um, so today is the day after the election. Um, some people are happy, some people are disappointed. Um, this is going to be a really short message, but it's going to be a message of encouragement. Um, I'm not going to lie, when I got on when I woke up, kind of the first thing was like, "Oh, let me get my phone, let me see what has happened." Um, and like many, yeah, I'm disappointed. And I'm going to tell you the reason why though that I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because I know I made the right choice. I'm disappointed because I feel in my heart, and I still do, that I voted for the best candidate. And so it is disappointing that other people didn't see it the way that me and a lot of others saw it. Um, I'll say this and kind of get it out the way. I feel like um, a lot of people backpedaled at the last minute. I really do. I think a lot of people, talked about, voting blue or vote. And I think at the end of the day, I think when they got to the polls, I think they backpedaled. I really do. I think it's hypocrisy. And I also think enough people that didn't vote could have more than likely made a difference because forget what state it was, but they were like there were at least like 7 million people who just didn't even vote or whatever. Now I don't know if that's all. I don't know if they got more things to count or whatever. But at this point, it doesn't matter. At this point, I want to give you guys some encouragement on how to deal with what we already know is going to be a lot of agitators. Now, first thing that I'm doing that I know is right and what I'm going to encourage you guys to do is to first of all, you got to know you have to be confident in the decision that you made. You have to know the reasons that you voted the way that you voted, and you got to stand on that. That's just it. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't vote for the wrong person. You didn't vote, oh, well, if I should have did this and then maybe you can't do that. You can't carry that and you can't let other people make you feel that way. Like I said, I'm not going to stand down because oh, well, Harris Walsh didn't win. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, I still say she was the best candidate. I still say if um, the election was tomorrow, I would do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I have no regrets in that. You can't have any regrets in that unless you are really unsure. Then that's a personal thing. But I have no qualms or doubts about who I voted for. The disappointment in my and I will admit that it's disappointment. But my disappointment is not defeat. We've been here before. You know what I'm saying? This is America. We have been here before. You know what I'm saying? It happens every 4 years. Somebody got to be sad. Somebody going to be trying to gloat or whatever. So, but at the end of the day, the point of the matter is that you still got to go on. You still got to live. You still got the same family you had yesterday and the days before leading up to the election. You still got your same family. You still got your same pets. You still got them same bills. You still got to get up and go to work and pay them bills and do what you got to do. But what I am going to encourage you to do is to do it with a smile. You still have I still know when I look in the mirror, I still have my same beautiful smile. And I'm going to keep my same beautiful smile. I'm not going to let nobody take my smile or my joy or my confidence or the fact that still, like I keep saying, I know I voted for the right person and I know why I did that. Um, but yeah, I'm not going to let anybody take my smile, and don't you let anybody take your smile, and don't let anybody steal your joy. They didn't give it to you, like the old song used to say. This world didn't, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world can't take it away. The world can't take it away. The only thing they can do is you can give it up, you can relinquish it. But why do that? You know what I'm saying? I have always been the kind of person who, if I'm sad, if I'm upset, if I'm depressed, if I'm going through whatever, I've always, and I'm not telling you to be this way because you deal with things however you deal with them. But I have always been the kind of person who was like, yeah, y'all not gonna see me cry. Y'all not gonna see me be upset. You not gonna see me, even if it was a work situation, if there was a problem or something going on at work, or I'm feeling some kind of way about something, you ain't gonna see it. You ain't finna know it. You know what I'm saying? Like for what? Especially when we're dealing with the type of people that we already know that we're dealing with. We already know that they're petty. We already know that they're violent. We already know that they are very confrontational. I mean, they have been that way. And, they're probably feeling very emboldened. A lot of people are feeling very, very emboldened. But at the end of the day, you still really can't do any more than what you could do. The laws are still laws. Things are still the way that they are, at least for today. Nothing has been changed. You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, you go on and you continue to hold your head up high. You continue to have that beautiful smile. You continue to not let anybody see you sweat. You do your job, you go where you need to go. I mean, because like I'm saying, the same things that they will probably maybe want to try to be emboldened with now, they were doing that already. Like they were already at being agitators. They were already being ignorant. They were already showing their race. Like my point is everything that they were doing before, they're still doing it. We're still in the same America. You know what I'm saying? And especially we as Black people, we know how to survive. We know how to be strong. We know how to hold our heads up with dignity, and we know how to continue on. Your job still has to get done. Like I just said, your bills have to still get paid. Your family is still there. Hug your children, love your children. Don't let people see you with a frown. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I see it and the way I look at it, you still got to continue on. If you have to encourage yourself, that's fine. Encourage yourself at home. If you got to cry, if you feel like you want to cry, I mean, it's not that deep for me, but if you feel like you want to cry, you want to scream, you want to be mad, you want to whatever, do that. But do that while you're with yourself, and not allow them to get you to that point, because that's really what they want. They don't know the outcome of this stuff. I really, truly, for real, I feel in my heart that they're already following a known liar and hypocrite. And I feel like it's going to be some regrets. You know what I'm saying? They might be happy right now, but we still got to see how all of this stuff plays out. Now, I don't know if it's all going to play out in everybody's favor the way that they want to. I mean, we still talking politics. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, um, at the end of the day, beautiful, Black, lovely women, all of you, you still are going to school, you still have your business, you're still buying your homes, you're still getting educated. Don't let that stop. You were going to do whatever it was that you were planning to do or feel like you could have done better under Harris Waltz or whatever, still do it. That's the whole point. The point is, this is you that has to live this life. You got to live it. No matter who, what, if we didn't have a prayer, you still have to go on to do what you need to do to strengthen and even encourage others, especially we as Black women. You know, that always falls on us. You know what I'm saying? So they can't go on, they can't move on or whatever if they're seeing you upset and struggling and all that kind of stuff. I'm not struggling one bit. And I told that to my daughter this morning. You know, you go into your job with a big beautiful smile. You the same beautiful Black woman that you were before. And every other one. It's not just for Black women. It applies for all. You know what I'm saying? There were some concerns, there were some things that we wanted and that we wanted to happen. It don't mean that it's dead. It just delayed, literally. You know, they had already, even the abortion thing, they had already appealed that. You know what I'm saying? We were already under that. We just wanted it to change. And so that, you know, um, women could bring back and have those choices. But that don't mean we stop fighting. That don't mean even if we gotta wait. Even if we gotta wait for you, okay, pack up on them condoms and whatever. And a lot of women right now are celibate anyway, so it don't matter. And the way things are going, especially the way that some of these men are, they was cut off anyway, so they y'all just still be cut off. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna continue to do the things that we had been doing. You still protect yourself. You still don't let nobody talk shit to you. I mean, like we still the same people. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing gonna change. It doesn't really matter. We survived before, we gonna survive again. We still gonna eat, we still gonna live, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? You have to remember this in my closing. You gotta remember this. A lot of poor people voted for him. A lot of minorities voted for him. So it ain't like we know we have all of these things and plans and things that could be done or whatever. We don't know if it is all going to. We don't know. That's really it at the end of the day. We don't know. And so you keep your faith, you keep your vision, you keep your head, you keep your confidence, and you go on. And we gonna survive and we gonna make it. And especially we as Black people, we know how to deal with and go through hard times. We really do. We know what it takes. We know when we get disappointed. We know when things don't go our way, like it hasn't for many, many decades, centuries, or whatever in this country. We still find a way. And we still have our cookouts and we still eat and we still have, you know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying is, none of us know the future, but I don't want you looking at things like, oh my God, oh, it's just all over. And oh, I'm just no, it's not all over. And you don't have to live in fear. You don't have to live, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. There's gonna be changes, probably. There's gonna be changes that we don't like, changes that, may not even be in our best interest. But at the end of the day, you're gonna survive. You're gonna make it. You're gonna be strong. And like I say, you keep working, you keep going to school, you keep buying up these houses, you keep buying these homes and these cars and all that. I think a lot more of it is more fear than anything. It's more what is that word I'm looking for? Kind of like apprehension. We're apprehensive of what might and what may. Don't think like that. At the end of the day, you still create your own reality from your mind to your mouth. So if you wasn't speaking negative and, feeling all defeated and broke down all that yesterday, don't feel that way today. Don't feel that way today. It's still you that has to, no matter who's president, you still have to do the things that you would have had to do anyway to make it. You see what I'm saying? That's really what I'm saying. It really is all you. You know what I'm saying? And we got to look at political things. We got to look at political history. And at the end of the day, like I said, yeah, I'm disappointed. I really am. But I'm not disappointed so much because, oh, I just thought the whole world was going to change and all. And it's still going to change. We're still going to be under the divine feminine. We still, like, things are still moving. You just have to change your perspective. You just have to change the way you are thinking about things. And that's what I always do on this channel is I help you guys to look at things in another way. You're going to be fine. I feel bad for Vice President Harris because she was looking so forward to it. I feel bad for, Waltz and like the whole campaign. I feel bad for them because, they were expecting. You know what I'm saying? And I think she would have done a great job. But here's the thing, you know, as I just said, no matter which way it goes, you're still you. You still have to be you. You still got your family. You still got your same bank account that you had yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You do what you need to do to keep on living and surviving. You know what I'm saying? You just keep on at it. I'm going to keep on at it, and I don't see why you ain't going to keep on at it. So, um I think there was something else that I wanted to say, but I'm gonna cut it off here. You keep your smile. You walk wherever you got to go with your head up and your shoulders back and a smile on your face, and you keep right on going because all is not lost. You're gonna be fine. Your path, your future, your all of that still depends on you. Okay. So you guys, hit that subscribe button. I'm so grateful and so thankful for my new subscribers. I appreciate it. And like I always say, you guys could be anywhere on the internet, but you choose to come and spend a moment with me and listen. And I thank you. I appreciate it. Please hit all notifications so that you know when I upload new videos. You guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And until the next video, see you next time.